Thank you so much, Ashok. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much. It looks surreal. I came to this city 42 years back, and one of the offices that I visited before I got work, because I thought if I'll be written about, then people will give me work. So Magna Publications was one of the publications that I went with my pictures, and Society was one magazine where I wanted to be featured sometimes. And it was 8 years back that Society wrote a piece on me. But I never thought that I'll be one day on the cover of Society Achievers. But then I always say कि कुछ भी हो सकता है.
Sure.
And I'm humbled, and to also be given this color today to be made to wear by ये कलर का पहनाया जाएगा ये मैंने नहीं. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Ram to you also. I really feel humble is the only word that is coming to me, because I think I still have a sense of wonder about life. I am from a small town, and that mentality of a small town boy who was actually made on the cover of this magazine is a great. I think it's very important to be original. It's very important to be yourself, because at least you know yourself where you are. And there is no alternate to hard work and honesty in any field, even as an actor. If you want to live longer as an actor or as a professional, you have to be honest, and you have to be hardworking, and you have to be original. We become copies of people. We become duplicates of people. I personally feel that everybody has a possibility of achieving a lot of things. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. And we become mediocre because of our own fears. I always give this example that God has made us special. Special. That's why our fingerprints do not match anybody in the world. So that's in itself a proof that you are special. So if you are working hard, and if you're honest, and if you want to remain who you are, then I think sky is the limit, and sky is not the limit.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We are limitless. Please, we'll be unstoppable following you. And sir, अगर आपके career में, if you think that you could have done something differently, if there's anything at all, what would that be?
Because I did not do anything differently, that's why you put me on the cover. मुझे तो सब कुछ मिला है, भगवान ने सब कुछ दिया है. कितने लोग आते हैं? My father was a clerk in the forest department. I came to the city with 37 rupees in my pocket on the 3rd of June 1981. Today I'm on the cover of Society Achievers. और क्या चाहिए? There's nothing I want to change about my life, including the 27 days that I slept on the railway platform. I don't want to change that, because that gave me so much of strength. My humiliation, my lack of dignity during my struggle days gave me strength. Even today, when somebody is not nice to me, I say, okay, next year he's going to say, oh, I wish I was nice to you. Yeah, so I think it's beautiful to be to go through ups and downs. Can you imagine to walk on a road which did not have ups and downs, which did not have speed breakers, which did not have ditches? Then what is the idea of reaching your destination? It should have blockades. It should have problems. Then you feel triumph. I again want to go and talk about Mr. Hira, because look at 9 publications at a time. Ups and downs. Our own relationship went through ups and downs. But at the end of it, you should look back and say, wow, what a beautiful relationship we've had.
मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि ज़िंदगी में कुछ भी हो सकता है. जब मैं 42 साल पहले यहाँ आया था, तो मैं फुटपाथ पे रहता था, और फिर मैं जब एक्टर बना तो फिल्मी मैगजीन्स में तो मैं कभी कभी मेरा जिक्र हो जाता था, मगर सोसाइटी एक ऐसी मैगजीन थी जो फिल्मों से अलावा बाकी चीज़ों के बारे में लिखती थी. और आज उसके कवर पर, एज ए सोसाइटी अचीवर के कवर पर अपने आप को पाकर मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है. मुझे एक सेंस ऑफ अचीवमेंट की फीलिंग है, और मैं ऊपर वाले का शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे इतने अच्छे मौके दिए हैं। ऑफ कोर्स मेरा हार्ड वर्क, मेरी ऑनेस्टी, मेरी जद्दोजहद तो सब थी ही थी, मगर फिर भी ऊपर वाला भगवान श्री राम हर कदम पर मेरा साथ रहे हैं और ये बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है मेरे लिए।
अनस्टॉपेबल अनुपम खेर जी लिखा हुआ है वहाँ पे, आप
जी।
अगर कुछ कहना चाहिए जिस तरह
अनस्टॉपेबल अनुपम खेर, हाँ मुझे लगता है कि जब आपको फेलियर का फेयर ना हो, जब आपको किसी भी किस्म की फेलियर की घबराहट ना हो, तो फिर आप अपनी दौड़ सकते हैं। आप गिर सकते हैं, डगमगा सकते हैं, लेकिन फिर खड़े होकर दौड़ सकते हैं। तो इसका कवर पर जो लिखा है अनस्टॉपेबल अनुपम खेर, मैं उससे बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ, क्योंकि आप अपनी दौड़ अपने साथ लड़ रहे हैं, अपने साथ दौड़ रहे हैं। और हमेशा जो है लोग थक जाते हैं क्योंकि वो बैलेंसिंग एक्ट करते हैं। लोग थक जाते हैं और रुक जाते हैं क्योंकि वो सेफ प्ले करना चाहते हैं। मैं सेफ प्ले नहीं करना चाहता। ओशो ने एक बड़ी अच्छी लाइन बोली थी, इफ़ यू ट्राई यू रिस्क फेलियर, इफ़ यू डोंट यू एंश्योर इट। तो अच्छा है ये, और इससे मुझे और एक सेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आती है कि मुझे आगे भी जो काम है वो भी इसी शिद्दत से करना है।
सर जिस तरह आज आपका स्वागत हुआ है 22 तारीख को, हमें सभी को पता है।
असली मुद्दे पे आ गए आप लोग हैं, ऑफ कोर्स। हाँ,
हम सभी खुश हैं।
जी, जी, जी।
What would you like to say about it?
हमने बहुत साल वेट किया राम लल्ला का, बहुत साल, सेंचुरीज वेट किया। पहले तो कुछ लोगों ने, काफ़ी लोगों ने उनके अस्तित्व को ही नकार दिया। फिर एक पूरे संवैधानिक रीति के अनुसार सुप्रीम कोर्ट में जाकर इस केस को लड़ा गया। ये भारत की डेमोक्रेटिक वैल्यूज़ का इससे बड़ा उदाहरण नहीं हो सकता है कि इन 80% आबादी के लोगों को सुप्रीम कोर्ट के थ्रू जाना पड़ा। उनके धैर्य की इससे बड़ी एग्जाम्पल नहीं हो सकता है। और अब जब उनका आगमन 22 जनवरी को हो रहा है, तो पूरे देश में नहीं बल्कि पूरे विश्व में एक हर्षोल्लास का वातावरण है, और ना केवल हिंदुओं के लिए बल्कि मानव जाति के लिए। बिल्कुल, क्योंकि हिंदू धर्म जो है वो धर्म नहीं है, वो एक पद्धति है जीने की, वे ऑफ लाइफ है। हिंदू धर्म ने यही सिखाया है कि जीवन ऐसे जिया जाता है। धर्म का जो ट्रांसलेशन है वो रिलीजन नहीं हो सकता है।
बीच में अगर हम आपको सोशल मीडिया की अगर हम बात करें, 3 बड़ी तस्वीर आपने डाली। पहले सलमान सर के साथ, दूसरी आपका शो जो NSCI में होने वाला है, तीसरा छोटा भीम का जो किरदार है उसके बारे में। तीनों तस्वीर के बारे में थोड़ा जानना चाहूँगा।
मैं तो सोशल मीडिया पे बहुत कुछ डालता रहता हूँ। मैं जीवन से जुड़ी हुई चीज़ें डालता हूँ। सलमान मुझे अच्छा लगता है जब वो मुझे कभी 6 महीने में एक बार फ़ोन करता है, जब उसको लगता है कि मैंने कुछ अच्छा किया है, वो टच में रहता है। तो उसके साथ परसों मेरी मुलाकात हुई। नीता मुकेश अंबानी कल्चरल सेंटर में मेरा प्ले हो रहा है बड़े थिएटर में। आज तक म्यूज़िकल हुए हैं, फ़ॉरेन से म्यूज़िकल हुए हैं, या हमारे फिरोज़ साहब ने जो पहला म्यूज़िकल किया था। लेकिन इंडिविजुअल एक्टर कुछ भी हो सकता है जो प्ले है। मैं अकेला हूँ, और उस बड़े पैमाने पर या उस बड़े थिएटर में, उस ग्रैंड थिएटर में मैं पहला ऐसा एक्टर हूँगा जो इतिहास में लिखा जाएगा कि पहले एक्टर ने, अनुपम खेर ने उस पर नाटक किया था। तो मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी फ़ख्र की बात है, मैं प्राउड महसूस करता हूँ। बाकी छोटा भीम की शूटिंग ख़त्म हो गई है और बहुत अच्छी चीज़ें हो रही हैं। पता नहीं, अब जब देखेंगे। आई थिंक ये इस पर टिके रहते हैं, इस पर ही रहते हैं। राम जन्मभूमि के बारे में तो बोलना ज़रूरी था।
सर, हम सोसाइटी अचीवर पे आते हैं। किस तरह की कहानी आपने, आपके जो करीबी दोस्त हैं उनकी कहानियाँ लिखने वाले हैं या फिर?
नहीं, ये तो इन्होंने मुझे उपाधि दी है। ये इन्होंने मुझे अपने कवर पे डाला है कि अनुपम खेर सोसाइटी के अचीवर्स हैं। हाँ, उस अचीवर हर साल वो शायद या हर कुछ महीने बाद किसी को डालते हैं। तो इस बार कवर पे मैं हूँ। जो मैंने जिस तरह से अपना जीवन जिया है, जो मैंने अलग अलग फील्ड्स में उपलब्धि हासिल की है, बतौर एक्टर कह लीजिए, या एक्टिंग स्कूल चलाता हूँ मैं, एक्टर प्रिपेयर्स, या जो मैंने किताबें लिखी हैं, या जो मेरा सोशल मीडिया है, या जो मैं फाउंडेशन चलाता हूँ अनुपम खेर फाउंडेशन, उन सब को जोड़कर उनके बारे में इसमें लिखा है, और मैं बहुत गर्व महसूस करता हूँ। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय श्री राम।
Infrastructure was there that time, and that time we fought with this COVID disease. We were not aware about that protocol, what protocol was there, what treatment was there, what labs was there. But in spite of that, we created one Mumbai model, and with that model we have created lot of things, like we can say that we with the help of the municipal corporation we have created BMC ward war room. With the help of the state government we have that Mumbai was the first city where that anybody can go and do their COVID test without doctor's prescription. In Mumbai was the only city where we had 684 COVID ambulance which was on road for each and everybody, which was free of cost. Mumbai was the only city where we prepared one that dashboard for the public, especially for that dialysis patient who wants bed in the hospital. And Mumbai was the only city where we had 16,000 oxygenated bed in private hospital. Private hospital played a very major role, big role during the COVID. That's why Mumbai model was highly successful. I would like to say for the prevention or for the further things, right now there are some cases, some COVID, some places like in the Mumbai or sometime in the Kerala, there is some surge in the COVID cases. So we request people that yes, COVID is still there. It's not gone completely. It's a viral disease. Viral कभी खत्म नहीं होता है, बैक्टीरिया खत्म होता है, फंगस खत्म होता है, but viral का potency get low, potency धीरे कम होने लगता है. So each and everybody should wear mask. Person who is having cold, cough, running nose, fever, these kind of people should wear mask whether they have COVID or not. So this kind of prevention is required, and vaccine again that played a big role to prevent our country from COVID.
Yes, it's a great moment for us, for Society Achievers as a magazine. Getting Anupam Kher featuring on the cover itself is a very, very proud moment for us, and we are very happy that he came all the way, taking his busy schedule and came and unveiled the issue. The magazine is already released, which will be released now in a few minutes on online, and that's it.
Okay, so Anupam Kher has had a career which has now been going on for more than 4 decades. He's such a seasoned and powerhouse performer. He's done films in Bollywood, films in Hollywood, and he's truly magical on camera. And we've all seen that. I mean, I'm sure most of us have seen his work over the years. So, I mean, who better than him, very honestly, to showcase as a stalwart of cinema.
I'm very thankful to all the media friends who came and covered these events, and I look forward to the same support for our coming unveiling and various events which we are planning in the coming year. Thank you so much for all our media friends.
Try and do something, whatever best you can, to uplift your own people. That's what I said, mankind. कोशिश करना हमारा कर्तव्य है, कोशिश करते चलो. कोशिश ये रहनी चाहिए कि भाई ये जीवन को साकार करें. Before you leave the world, try and do something towards mankind. That's the main prima facie. यहाँ पे सुना डॉक्टर को सुना, डॉक्टर बंसाली has been doing a wonderful job. मैं इतना कह सकता हूँ उनके बारे में, कोविड के दौरान जो डॉक्टर गौतम बंसाली जी ने काम किया, सल्यूट टू द जेंटलमैन, काबिल तारीफ. आज हम और आप जो आज यहाँ खड़े हैं, बिल्कुल उन वॉरियर्स की वजह से खड़े हैं.
Yes.
The way things were happening during those particular 2 years down the line, crazy. मैं ऊपर वाले से यही रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि ऐसा वक्त दोबारा किसी को न दिखाए. Let's try keep doing something better towards mankind and keep spreading smiles. Thank you.
Yeah, so I think 2 important aspects which I would like to share as a gynecologist. One is menopause. I think that subject is really close to my heart. And since as the longevity of the women's life has increased, and women spend about 1/3 of their lives in menopause. So I think it's really important that the whole family should be really sympathetic towards the patient. Plus, with menopause, there's a lot of change in the life of the female. She gets a number of sleep disturbances or hot flashes, osteoporosis, and lot of cardiovascular risk also. So I think we need to create this awareness, and even preventive measures like screening of menopause to protect themselves from cancer is extremely important. Another part which is I'm really passionate about is the adolescent girls, because now PCOS is on the rise. And I think we need to prevent PCOS, and this can only be achieved when they are really exercising or they take a regular proper diet, and therefore it's a very preventable disease. And since India is a diabetes capital and PCOS increases the chances of a person getting diabetes, so I think these are all preventive measures which we really need to look into. Thanks.
I am an orthopedic surgeon. I have been practicing since 8 years. I have been using this product also from 8 years, and through my patients the response of this product and this company is very good.
How does it feel being felicitated by Society Achievers?
Very nice. It's an honor to be here, and the event was also good. So congratulations to the team and everyone.
It's been a pleasure today to have Anupam ji in person, and the person with a lot of fire, a lot of energy, and who's seen up and downs to the level that I think not much of those people in Bollywood have seen. And today he is the guy. He's there today at those top legends, or rather unstoppable kind of person in Bollywood. And that's something, sharing the room with him and sharing the dice with him is a total pleasure and an honor. So, as everybody knows that I'm working on very important necessity of a person, that is roti, kapda or makan. Makan is the one which basically takes 70% of your life earnings and savings. But what happens when this makan does not come up the way it is supposed to? I mean, what happens when the projects get stuck? And then I am the guy who tries to work around the stuck projects and abandoned projects. So we call ourselves not real estate developers, but we address ourselves as real estate revivers, because we want to rebuild faith by building values, emotions and homes. So this kind of an approach which we are trying to run, and this is a different domain in a real estate, where we are trying to revive the skyline by reconstructing the dreams, by getting in, resolving the projects and rebuilding it and handing over the projects back to the buyers and the tenants who are stuck in it.
How does it feel to be recognized?
Of course, I mean, it's an honor. Firstly, we are working in an absolutely unique and a different domain, but nobody wants to really talk about this so-called, because it's not very fancy. It's resolving and there's a lot of problem solving. But then today's Society Achievers really went an extra mile to acknowledge this kind of a domain and our effort, and that kind of really feels us connected with this entire society and Society Achievers and Magnet Publishing, because they have been understanding the entire concept of real estate, which is not a regular real estate.
How do you feel about Society Achievers magazine moving forward?
Again, considering the kind of 5 million reach is what everybody knows about Society Achievers, and where there are stalwarts like Mr. Premji and Mr. Mahindra, and being part of those, maybe coming on the cover page of Society, it's always been an honor. And then we are looking forward to contribute in real estate by through any literature, any kind of works, which will maybe motivate a lot of investor or a common man to still invest in the dream which he is looking for to build in Mumbai, because Mumbai एक सपनों की नगरी है, और इस माया नगरी को हर तरीके से सजाया पिरवाया है सोसाइटी में, और उसका हम पार्ट बनना